Hello and welcome to Don't Bring Your Dog, a bi-weekly music podcast. My name is Carlos Lopez. With me, well, today is nobody because of a dumb mistake I made. I accidentally deleted all of our old version of episode 2, or at least the first half of it, and Taylor, having just gotten back from tour, is just not available to record it again, and so I'm doing it myself, and that's okay, because it's all my fault, and I deserve this. Moving right along, today we got a pretty sweet episode, at least a little interview part. We got Sammy from DRAIN, a Santa Cruz thrash band, who came on and talked to me and Taylor, and actually the rest of Taylor's band when he was visiting me on his tour, his band Tired, grindcore band if you like that kind of stuff. But before we get into that, I do have a couple corrections from the last episode, episode 1. We pronounced lugubrious children incorrectly. We said lugubrious, it's actually lugubrious. And they're from Leeds, the UK, not Scotland, so there's that. Second of all, Partner and Plush have been on tour, not for 3 years total, just there's been 3 years of tours. Taylor wanted to clarify that, and so we got that going. Moving right along, away from corrections, we have announcements. First, big announcements. First thing I want to say is thank you so much if you listened to episode 1 or the primer episode. And if you left a comment or you liked us on Facebook or whatever, thank you so much. It means the world to me, and I know it means the world to Taylor because it's been a way bigger response than we anticipated. We expected like maybe 10 people to listen to it, and we're at, across all the different platforms, over 100, which is pretty sweet. Speaking of platforms, you can now find us on iTunes, Google Play, Pocket Cast, SoundCloud, Podcast Addict, YouTube, wherever you can think of. You could listen to a podcast, you can now find Don't Bring Your Dog, and that's so cool. I'm super excited about that. I thought it was going to take a lot longer for us to get onto iTunes and Google and whatnot, and it only took us a few days after our first episode went up. That being said, I have a goal. If you're listening to this and you haven't followed us on any particular platform of your choice, the best thing you can do for us right now is to go to YouTube, search Don't Bring Your Dog, or find the link on our Facebook page and subscribe to us on YouTube. Because as soon as we hit 100 subscribers, I think right now we're up to 10, something like that, which is fine. But either way, once we hit 100 subscribers, we get a bunch of extra features on the YouTube page, or from the channel control. So we can rename the channel to youtube.com/don'tbringyourdog instead of a bunch of gibberish like it is right now, and start getting AdWords off of it, all kinds of other stuff. So we get a bunch of extra special channel features, and YouTube stops treating us like normie trash, which is kind of key to promoting the channel. I want to put more stuff on there as well, not just the podcast. I want to expand this, and hopefully in the future we can, and I want the YouTube channel to be kind of central for that. But either way, thank you so much if you've listened. It means the world to me. Once again, iTunes, Google Play, all that stuff, you can now listen to us. If you want to find a link to all the other places you can find us, you can go to facebook.com/DBYD podcast. That's obviously the main hub for everything. We are looking for critiques on our format. We want to know, because we want to make this as best as we can. There's really no other way around it. We need you guys to communicate with us and say, hey, this was awesome, or hey, this totally sucked, don't ever do this again, or maybe what if this was a thing that happened. We've gotten some feedback already from some people, and it's been super valuable. We're already implementing new things I'm gonna try and get to in this, but it's invaluable, and I want to make sure we get as much feedback as possible. I'm going off of our old script here, and we had a What's New segment that was going to be a thing, and so I'm just going to go for mine. In case you don't know, I got a bum leg, and it keeps me from going out to cool shows. That being said, I did go hang out with Taylor when he was down here in LA to check out, or when he was on tour for his band Tired, and that was kind of cool, seeing a bunch of hardcore PV and grindcore bands, things like Loathing. We saw Short Temper, bunch of other cool bands. None of them from Santa Cruz, but hey, they're cool. Check them out. Let's see here. Moving on to the next thing. Another new segment called What Have You Been Listening To? Taylor has been listening to specifically the first EP release from our good friend Cooper Zach under the name Dollar Panel. It's called Temple of Whatever. Taylor sent me a little write-up. With catchy melodic riffs combined with a lo-fi recording style, it really helps express the feelings and message that Cooper is telling, that being the hardships of being a functioning alcoholic and leaving Santa Cruz. Something we all know a little bit about, at the very least. His favorite track on the album is Weekend Warrior, so make sure you check that out. You can go to facebook.com/dollarpanel, Sorry, DOLORPANEL. What I've been listening to, if you remember from the last episode, I had been told by all of my friends in the entire world to check out Partner, which is a San Francisco kind of shoegaze band, and I finally did. I wanted to specifically talk about their most recent release, which is called Gravedigger, and holy shit, it's incredible. It's all my friends are right. I fucking love this album. It's so good. If you're not familiar with it, or if you're not familiar with the kind of style, it's a very shoegazy, droney kind of sound. There's a lot of reverb and delay on their guitars, and kind of like it's almost like a lazy sense. I feel like sometimes I'm floating down a lazy river, is what I wrote down. But I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just it has this weird kind of like dragging effect on it. It hits a major nostalgia point for me. Whenever I listen to it, I've listened to it a lot in the last couple of weeks, just kind of over and over and over again. Every time I think about it, I think of the kind of music my dad would have been listening to in like 1992 or 1994. That kind of almost post-grunge kind of stuff. You saw a lot of like My Bloody Valentine and things like that, which is a very clear influence on the album. And if it isn't, then I don't know what they were going for otherwise. But yeah, it has this like, it just got this really great, cool guitar tone and really interesting style of playing. It's got good dancey bits. It's got great shoegazy bits. It's just, you gotta check it out. You can go to partner.bandcamp.com to listen to that. It's just, yeah, it's awesome. So please check that out. Coming up now, I'm gonna try and get through this as fast as possible, just because I'm doing this by myself. The day it was supposed to go, the night this was supposed to go live, and so it's probably gonna go late now. But that's okay. Moving on. I'm gonna do a quick rundown of some of the shows that are coming up in the Santa Cruz area / Santa Cruz and Bay Area. On March 24th at Sub Rosa in Santa Cruz, you can check out Cutthroats, Drag Me Under, Know Your Enemy, Earthdown, and Revoke. The song playing now is Cutthroats' track, Obsession.
To feel the burden of death and be a fatal state. A deadly duel for proof, so about everything. You do what's on a rerun, it's so unsettling. Sending to us to do out without a carousel.
On March 25th at the Blue Lagoon in Santa Cruz, California, you can find The Jolly Llamas, We Arsons, Manor Lady, and Narboots. The track now is Llama Son from The Jolly Llamas.
To the grass. Oh, you better leave it fast. You were running on the edge of the daylight. Today it's dark, but tomorrow might be very bright. Your eyes are wide in the dark. The night before the longest day. You hear a rustle and a hark.
On March 28th at the Golden Bull in Oakland, you can check out Noothbrush, Nepenthes from Japan, and Deathgrave. You are listening to Deathgrave's track, Brutal. On March 28th at Cafe Pergolesi, you can check out Rhythm of Fear, Momentum, Dismal Dream, and Cringe. The track is Soul Turns Black by Rhythm of Fear. And on March 31st, at the Tube in Oakland, you can check out 3 Day Holocaust, who are on tour, Hemorrhage, and Bruja. The song is Hemorrhage's track, Stay Away. And now to check out shows that Don't Bring Your Dog is putting on, you can go to facebook.com/dbydpresents to find out more. At April 12th at Cafe Pergolesi in Santa Cruz, you can check out Ice and Nordal, Purple Bong River, and Merciata. The track you're listening to now is Hymn of Immortal Grace by Ice and Nordal. April 30th at Sub Rosa in Santa Cruz, you can check out Hostage, Double Me from Italy, Misophonia, and Knee Deep. This is Double Me's track, Becoming Death. On May 15th at Cafe Pergolesi in Santa Cruz, you can check out Endless Swarm, Concussive, Lugubrious Children, Tired, and ESJ. You're listening now to Concussive off their split with Endless Swarm. And that kind of wraps this up. I know this is not the best thing I could be putting out, especially so early on when it's important to be putting out your absolute best kind of stuff. But it's just it's the best we can do right now at this moment. Please, hang in there. If you've got through this far of just listening to my voice, thank you so much. We're gonna move on to a quick little sample of Drain, that local Santa Cruz thrash band. And then we have an interview that Taylor and I recorded with them late last week. Again, thanks so much. Please make sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/dbydpodcast, and then facebook.com/dbydpresents. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe there. Go to iTunes, rate and review us there. I know that's super important for some reason. I don't know why, but it's there. I'm going to look into all this stuff. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And now on to the interview.
Yeah, listen, show. I'm super amped. And then after that, I have no idea what's. We're in a weird little like lull right now between just like kind of switching up members and kind of switching up like not necessarily our sound, but just trying to figure it out, everything out.
Well, it seemed like you kind of put a halt on playing shows in Santa Cruz for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it, dude. We played a lot. It's been interesting, you know. Like we used to just play like just the Blue Lagoon and like Bocce Cellar, and it was cool. And I don't know, we kind of stopped and wanted to play more like those DIY shows whenever we could find, whether it's like a house or Sabrosa or Pergolesi. And now we're kind of like trying. This Power Trip show is the first exception to like playing 21 plus like shows with like bars and whatnot in fucking 6 months. I think we haven't played. It's all been all ages, which has been cool, and I actually prefer them. But yeah,
what's the date on that show?
It's April 7th in San Jose at the Ritz, which I've never been to. I think it's a newer. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to this spot, but I'm really excited.
Sorry.
I will not.
All right, joining us now is Sammy from DRAIN. Say hi, Sammy.
Hello, what's going on?
This is gonna sound a little weird because for the first time ever, Taylor and I are in the same room recording this. Because Taylor's on tour with the rest of his band. Everyone say hi.
Good Matata.
So this is gonna be
episode 2 of a Santa Cruz podcast. Me and you are both in LA.
Yeah,
it's a real good look.
This is the professionalism that everyone's come to expect from DUID. But yeah, both us now is Sammy, and he's a pretty cool guy. How you doing, Sammy?
Dude, he's super not a cool guy, but he's hanging out, holding down the fort right here on Laurel Avenue, Laurel Street, just kicking back.
What? Yeah, Laurel. I know that street. There's a 7-Eleven on there.
Hey, I was gonna say, you been to that 7-Eleven?
Yeah, no, I live right next to the Foster's Freeze. I'm just posting on my porch.
Look, there he is.
Yeah, all is good though. All is good. Hello, thank you guys for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on, man. DRAIN's been a pretty standard staple in Santa Cruz for a while now.
Yeah, it kind of has. It blows me away.
You sound like you just surprised him with that one.
Well, I don't know. I've known about DRAIN for a long time at this point.
Well, how long have you been in DRAIN for now, Sam?
Me? Shit, how long have I been in DRAIN for? I've been in DRAIN for, honestly, not that long. Well, about 2 years now. For 2 years. There was a show that they were playing, and I was at DRAIN played 4 shows before I joined, and I was at 3 of them. One of them was a 21 plus. I couldn't go, but one of them, it was in this house show, and I was just going fucking nuts because, like, I don't know. I met Patrick around campus, and I thought I like had this weird like man crush on him. I thought he was super cool. Definitely not anymore. No, I'm totally kidding. So I was going super fucking, I was just jumping off stuff, whatever, and like I ended up like bashing my head and like I cut my eyebrow, so I was like bleeding all over the guy's house. And so when all the shitty shit went down with their singer, they're like, "Yo, we should get that fucking like dumb guy that cut himself at our show to do it." And so it worked out. It worked out. Best 11 stitches of my life. Best 11 stitches of my life.
Well, okay. So for people who don't know who DRAIN is, if you were to describe yourselves, that's usually a key thing.
Oh man, I mean, yikes. Well, we actually are what I want to think we are. I don't know. I like to think it's just like this kind of like heavy, like riffy, crossover, thrash hardcore, but like try to just have as much fun as possible and like no bullshit or like fronts or anything like that. I don't know if that's how it comes off. That's what I kind of hope for. I mean, especially when we play in Santa, because I try to make it like a little special party. But I just want to have a good time wherever we go. Roll out the boogie boards and just, I don't know, just get people hyped up and just have fun.
Yeah, DRAIN honestly is probably one of the most fun bands I've seen in Santa Cruz.
That's awesome.
Well, I've taken friends of mine who like don't like necessarily care for like thrash and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, but you gotta like stick around and see these guys. And like, yeah, especially the fucking boogie board, man. Like that's the moment where it's just like, okay, my attention has been hooked, and like that's just like stay for the fucking whole show. It's like. And also, I think it's the gyrating hips move.
Oh, dude, I know. I love it, man. I love it. Well, it's funny. I've tried like. And one, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm super new to hardcore. I mean, I've always liked punk, but I'm super new to like hardcore. And that's kind of like the style we first kind of started. We're like over like a metal band, and we like kind of played like some songs that sounded kind of like Motorhead and whatnot. And then kind of started getting more into hardcore, and we switched our sound to like more, geared to that direction. But dude, I don't know how to do this hardcore frontman shit. I'm not even gonna lie and think I can pretend I'm not cool. I tried. I don't know what I'm doing. They do this cool thing where they like jump up and they do like a 360 spin in the air. And I tried that once. I got really dizzy and almost fell. So man, I kind of do the pelvic thrust. That's just my thing. I don't know. It's a good time. I have fun with it.
Signature move, man.
I want to know more about your guys' most recent release.
Oh, the Overthinking. Yeah. So that was
Overthinking.
That was 6 songs we put out in. We recorded in June, and we didn't put out till way long because we do not know how to do anything, like at all.
It's okay, neither do we.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is like all of our like first like serious like band. Like, we all like played like little bands, but no, I mean not that we're a big thing, but like the only one we're like actually trying to take seriously. So we don't know what the hell we're doing. But yes, we recorded that 6 songs at the Pit studio with like Taylor Young from Nails at his house studio. That was super cool. I mean. Yeah, it was nuts. I mean, I wish I like knew more because I wasn't like there. We did 3 days, but it was right when I was finishing UCSC, so I was like, I had to like take finals, and I couldn't get out of like I was only able to get out of 1 or whatever. So those guys left down to LA and they recorded everything. So I pretty much got there and there was 1 song on bass left, and then for tracking, and then we did vocals. So I missed like everything, but like from what I know. It was mad stressful. I mean, that dude is awesome, but horrifying at the same time. I mean, like, it definitely doesn't help that, like, to be true, like Patrick and, like, Josh, the other guitar player, you can tell, like, they love Nails. I was not, I mean, I like them now, but I wasn't super into them at the time. So, like, for them, they were freaking out because that's, like, one of their favorite bands. And he was, like, no bullshit. Like, every take's like, yo, that was sick, or, like, yo, that was whack. Let's do it again. I'm like, yeah, Patrick, he got kicked out of the studio for farting. He thought it was going to be like a little one, and it turned out to be not so little. And, like, he's also, like, the most malnourished person I've ever met. So, like, it just smelled like something dead. And so Taylor Young kicked him out, and he started crying. Yeah, he's going to
get roasted.
Roast. I don't know if
You'll
I'm
never
really...
be one of us.
No, 100%. We will never. Yeah, no, he's like, he got kicked out and then was standing in the driveway, like freaking out, like smoking a cigarette with his headphones in, and he was like looking at the floor, and then he just gets tapped on the shoulder, and it's Taylor Young's wife, and Patrick had his like face down, and she was trying to pull into the driveway and was honking, and he couldn't hear because he had his headphones in really loud, and so it was just a fucking like spectacle. But
I am glad I asked.
Yeah, no, this is like one little like piece of like, yeah, we're not cut out for this like hardcore shit. Like we like people think we are maybe, but we're so not at all. It's super fun though.
Hey, who shot your guys' music video?
That was, oh god, yeah, that was, so our buddy Spencer, we met. Well, you think we all went to UCSC at the time. 4 of the 5 of us all have film and digital media degrees. None of us even own a camera. None of us know what the hell we're doing. So one of our buddies that we met through school, he has shot that for us. And then our bass player at the time, Eric, he like just cut it together and spliced it. It was really nothing. I don't know, some live footage that we got drunk and used that. We just played the camera. It was a little bit of a mess, but it was a lot of fun.
No, it honestly turned out really good. Like overall quality wise, it like looks like real legit. Like it's really good. Like,
dude, oh man, I'm glad you think so. Yeah, we were pretty amped. I don't know. It was super fun. We wanted to like do a full on. We've all these ideas of like little short like skits we wanted to do, and like none of them, they just didn't work out. We couldn't actually like, follow through with any of them for whatever reason. But yeah, for the next one.
right on. Who's all like an original member in Drain right now? Like since its beginning.
I mean, the only one at this point who's still there is Tim, the drummer, who kind of like, he pretty much started like when the dorms. He had like approached Patrick and our old bass player Eric, and asked if they wanted to do it, and they were all super down. And just kind of started this Motorhead thing, and now it's like switched over. And yeah, so our new lineup is, there's Tim's the only original member. which is nuts. But yeah.
So who's the current lineup?
So right now, so I'm still fronting it, and Tim's on drums, and then Tim and I also play in this band called Young Love, and our buddy Justin plays bass for Young Love, but he's also going to be playing bass for Drain now. And then we have Cody from Gardens, the drummer of Gardens. He's playing guitar in Drain now. And our buddy Parker from Parasitic Ejaculation and Ecophagy, he's also playing guitar now.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Is what's next for Drain? Are you guys working on anything new? Are you gonna be do you have a bunch of shows lined up?
Yeah. Well, so we in terms of shows, no, we're trying to go record again, and we want to go back to the pit for that. We're trying to do we did a 6-song EP, but it was just a little bit too long. It tracked out to be just a little bit too long to put on 7-inch and just too short for a full length. Yeah, so we're going back and we're just gonna do 4 songs. And that's still not locked in, but we're shooting for June. We have 3 of those 4 songs written right now, so we're just kind of writing. I mean, yeah, when we took this Power Trip show, we weren't supposed to play at all in the Bay Area for it was a 2-month gap, and we were pretty bummed, but it ended up working out because we switched the lineup up completely, and so we're kind of just taking it step by step. We don't really have any other shows booked, or I think we have one in May at Sub Rosa, but yeah, so we're just spacing them out. I mean, we got back from tour, and then everything kind of switched. That's when we knew we had to make some changes when we got back, but yeah, so we're just taking it day by day, but no real plans quite yet.
Right on. So I'm curious because I've never had a situation with a band where replacing members so frequently, or a lot of more than just one at a time. Was it tough to retrain new members the songs or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I mean we're doing it right now. We're still going through that, and it's definitely tough. I mean just because it's we're so used to just playing these songs. So for Tim and I, it took the back of our hand,
Right.
But with the new guys, it's a little much. But I mean, it's not too bad. It honestly it works out really well because Tim is a fantastic guitar player, and he plays guitar in Young Love, and he's written a lot of the Drain stuff. And I play drums as well. So with these new guys, I'll just hop on drums and Tim will hop on guitar.
Oh, so you do a little role reversal.
Exactly. So he'll just kind of break down the riffs, and I'll just play drums, and we'll do it halftime or whatever. So and these guys are all fantastic. They're learning super quick. So yeah, no, it's been a little bit of a process, but not too bad.
Right on.
Yeah, no worries, man. So yeah, this has been the biggest one where we've had multiple people switching. Yeah, it's funny. It's definitely funny. So Cody was on bass. He's been playing bass for us, but now he's moving to guitar. And Patrick showed him a lot of the stuff when he first joined. So that was just hilarious because we're going back and Patrick showed him one thing, and Tim who wrote the riff, showed him something completely different notes entirely. So we're we're all ass backwards. We're making it happen though.
It's a positive outlook.
Oh yeah, I feel most of this thing is just yeah, we're a mess. We are a mess, but we're making it work. That's all in the hush hush. We're making it happen.
All right. Well, okay. So we're kind of wrapping up here.
No stress.
Yeah, just keeping it cash, keeping it fast and loose. Do you have a favorite song you want us to kind of tack on here at the end that you think really sets the mood for what Drain is?
A Drain one. Oh, Drain you mean or?
Yeah, Drain song.
Oh, I like this song called Stone Shut. That's I like Stone Shut. Stone Shut's fun. That's my jam.
Well, cool. That's what you guys are going to be hearing in just a couple of seconds here. But yeah, I want to thank Sammy for coming on.
Oh, thank you, man.
I want to thank Taylor for sitting next to me, and I want to thank the rest of Tired for hanging out and just popping in for a second.
Yeah, Sam, thanks for kind of working with us on this one. It just kind of lined up perfectly with us leaving to LA to play some shows. It's oh shit.
Dude, no stress. Thank you guys for having me, man. I'm stoked I got to do this, and I'm super stoked I get to see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun.
Right.
Where can we find Drain's work?
So we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube. We got Bandcamp. Yeah, I feel
I think it's Drain 831, right?
Yeah, Drain 831 for everything. Facebook, Instagram, Bandcamp. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, Taz on there, and then dude, sick. I'm working tomorrow night, so I'm gonna run over my break. But if you guys are not vegan, you guys should totally come in and get some. I'll hook you guys up with some cookies and shit.
There you go, man.
Straight up, I got you guys on deck.
All right, so everyone listening, you now know.
Sam hands out free cookies, yo.
Hands out free cookies.
Dude, they call me Cookie Man. Cookie Monster.
Thank you so much, man, for coming on. Yeah, so you can find them Drain 831 at Facebook, Bandcamp, Spotify, wherever. This has been an experiment. I'm gonna call it.
Should I just drive down every other week?
I think that's what it should be. Is you should be driving down to LA every other week so you can come do this with me.
Anyway, you guys doing anything crazy in LA while you're there?
Fuck, got tattooed.
Yeah, Taylor got a tattoo. Chris got a tattoo. I'm paralyzed, so I'm walking around with a cane.
It's been quite the weekend.
Yeah, oh man, it's exhausting.
Dude, partying himself, fucking paralyzed.
We did karaoke last night. That was pretty tight.
Dog,
Cheers,
sick.
Sugar
Lemon.
Ray, Sugar Ray.
But anyways, thanks again, Sammy, for coming on.
No stress, brother. Hey, you guys be good. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Sounds good, dude. But yeah, this has been Don't Bring Your Dog episode 2. So, as always, what's the line? Respect the space.
That was my line, dude.
Oh well, okay, all right, we'll do it again. All right, do it again.
It sounds way better when no, it starts with you.
All right, just remember, everybody. Everybody remember. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do the outro.
Hit the outro.
No jerks.
Respect the space.
And don't bring your dog.
Don't bring your dog.
All right, fade out. We're done.
That's what you're hearing.
I'm pushing myself to exit distress. I can consume my rambling head. Try to ignore, try to forget. Suffering rival links unto myself. How can I feel love for anyone when I don't even like myself? I'm anything else constantly. You wait at night. My own subconscious mental fist fight. And all reality, just a child in a run. Scared and falling about being so done. I'm a loser, I'm a sucker, I'm a piece of shit. Just another company, why they call it kid. The fucking heart of my sleep is getting big. How can I feel love for anyone when I don't like myself?
Intro music provided by Best Buds off their LP Try Again Tomorrow. They can be found at facebook.com/bestxbuds.
Special thanks to Trevor Lake for helping with booking for Don't Bring Your Dog Presents.
Want to be a guest on the show? Email us at dbydpodcast@gmail.com or by going to facebook.com/dbydpodcast.
Want to book a show in Santa Cruz? Email us at dbydpresents@gmail.com or by going to facebook.com/dbydpresents.